Costco doesn't just watch what you buy, it watches how you shop. One cart move can flag you. 1. The food court is bait. Most people think the Costco food court is just a cheap bonus. Wrong. It's a setup. That $1 50 hot dog is not there because Costco is generous. It's there because it changes how the whole trip feels. You walk in, eat something absurdly cheap, and suddenly the warehouse feels like value everywhere. That's the trick, not lunch. Bait. Costco wants you relaxed before you even hit the aisles. And once your guard drops, the cart starts filling itself. People don't just buy food, they buy the feeling that they're winning. And that feeling is worth way more to Costco than the hot dog. 2. The layout is weaponized. Most people think Costco is hard to navigate because it's big. No, it's hard to navigate because it's designed to slow you down. Nothing is placed for your convenience. Everything is placed for exposure. Milk, eggs, paper towels, pharmacy, fuel, all pushed deeper into the warehouse, so you have to walk past the junk you never meant to buy. Seasonal piles, massive packs, random displays, stuff you didn't need 5 seconds ago but now can't stop looking at. That's not a layout. That's a trap. The longer you wander, the more you spend. Simple. 3. The membership is a psychological lock. Most people think the membership fee is just an entry cost. It's not. It's commitment. The second you pay, you need Costco to be worth it. So you start looking for proof. Fuel savings, bulk savings, paper towel savings, hot dog savings, anything that lets you say, see, it was worth it. And when the savings aren't obvious, people don't quit. They double down. Because admitting the membership wasn't worth it feels worse than staying in the game. That's how Costco keeps people renewing. Not with magic, with ego. 4. Kirkland is the confidence brand. Most people think Kirkland is just store brand packaging. Wrong again. Kirkland is designed to feel smart. That's why it works. Nobody wants to feel cheap. They want to feel clever. Kirkland gives people that feeling. Clean packaging, strong reputation, good value, no nonsense. It looks like the better choice before you even open it. And once a store brand feels premium, people stop treating it like a compromise. They start treating it like a secret. That's retail gold. 5. Bulk buying is only smart if you use it. Most people think bigger packs mean bigger savings. Not always. A low unit price means nothing if half of it dies in your fridge. That giant yogurt tub? Useless if it expires. That huge bag of spinach? Great until it turns to slime. That oversized fruit tray? A bargain until 3/4 of it is trash. Costco depends on people seeing the unit price and ignoring the real question, will you actually use it? If not, the deal is fake. It's just waste with a discount sticker. 6. Fuel is emotional leverage. Most people think Costco fuel is just a nice extra. For a lot of members, it's the reason they stay. Because fuel is easy. You see the price, you fill up, you feel the win. No calculations, no guessing, just instant savings. That matters because visible savings hit harder than hidden ones. And Costco knows that once you get one obvious win, you'll forgive a bunch of smaller losses. That's why the fuel line matters so much. It makes the whole membership feel justified. 7. Urgency is built into the store. Most people think Costco deals are just deals. They're pressure. The stock changes constantly. The displays rotate. The seasonal items vanish. The clearance pieces sit there like they might disappear before lunch. That creates urgency, and urgency kills discipline. You stop asking, do I need this? You start asking, will I regret missing it? That's a much easier emotion to sell, and Costco is extremely good at selling it. 8. The food court keeps the whole place looking innocent. Most people think the food court is separate from the business. It's not. It's part of the illusion. That cheap lunch makes the warehouse feel generous, friendly, almost charitable. Like Costco is doing you a favor, and once a store feels friendly, people lower their guard. They stop comparing every price so aggressively. They think, well, this place gives me a cheap hot dog, so it must be good value overall. That's smart psychology. The food court doesn't need to make money. It needs to make the whole warehouse feel trustworthy. 9. The receipt check is about more than theft. Most people think the door check is just security, partly, but it also reinforces control. You shop, you pay, you wait, you get checked, you leave. That small friction tells your brain the place is organized and serious, controlled, different. And when people think a place is controlled, they trust it more. They question it less. That's the real effect. A 10-second cart check does more than stop mistakes. It shapes how members think about the entire store. 10. Costco makes people overestimate their discipline. Most people think they're disciplined shoppers. Then Costco happens. You walk in with a plan. You stay focused for about 2 minutes. Then the store starts feeding you reasons. One item, then another, then another, then a might as well. Then that's actually a good price. Then a will use it. Then a cart full of stuff you never meant to buy. That's not weakness, that's environment. Costco doesn't need to force spending. It just needs to create enough excuses for you to do it yourself. And that's much more effective. 11. Kirkland makes people feel clever, not cheap. Most store brands make people feel like they settled. Kirkland does the opposite. It makes people feel like they found the smarter option. That's a huge difference, because once people feel smart, they become loyal, they recommend it, they defend it, they talk about it like they uncovered a secret. And that's exactly what Costco wants. Kirkland isn't just a label, it's a confidence play. 12. The boring items are the real money. Most people chase the flashy Costco buys. Bad move. The real savings are in the boring stuff. Toilet paper, paper towels, coffee, laundry detergent, dishwashing tabs, pantry basics, cleaning supplies. Those are the repeat purchases that actually matter. And because they're boring, people underestimate them. That's where Costco wins hardest. Not with hype, with repetition. 13. Just one thing is the oldest lie in the building. Most people think they can pop in for one thing and leave. No chance. That's when the warehouse starts working. The layout pulls you forward. The displays interrupt your plan. The bulk packs make everything look reasonable. The price tags give little dopamine hits. And suddenly the cart is full and the budget is bending. That's how Costco gets you. It doesn't need to be aggressive. It just needs to be persuasive enough that your own brain takes the bait. 14. The whole place is engineered to feel cheap. Most people think Costco feels cheap because it is cheap. Not exactly. It feels cheap because the whole environment is built to make you believe it's lean. Concrete floors, minimal decoration, big pallets, simple signage, warehouse lighting. Everything says, we're not wasting money on fluff. That creates trust. People assume the savings must be real because the store looks stripped back. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're just better disguised. That's the game. 15. The winners already know the rules. Most people think Costco is a fair game. It isn't. The winners are the ones who already know how it works. They know when bulk makes sense. They know which items are worth grabbing. They know fuel matters. They know Kirkland matters. They know what spoils fast. They know the store is trying to stretch the visit. They know the deals rotate. They know the whole place is a system. And people who understand the system always do better than people who just wander in and hope for savings. 16. Costco Australia is built on hidden confidence. Most people think Costco Australia succeeds because it sells bulk. That's only part of it. It succeeds because it makes people feel smart at every step. Smart when they join, smart when they fuel up, smart when they buy Kirkland, smart when they find a clearance deal, smart when they fill the trolley, smart when they tell themselves it was all worth it. That feeling is the real product, not the hot dog, not the cart, not the warehouse. The feeling that you're one of the people who know And once Costco gives people that feeling, they stop seeing it as a store. They see it as a shortcut. Close. So the weird truth about Costco Australia is simple. It's not just a warehouse full of cheap stuff. It's a machine built to slow you down, stretch your attention, and make you feel like an insider while you spend. The food court lowers your guard. The layout steals your time. The membership locks in commitment. The fuel gives you a win. The Kirkland brand makes you feel smart. The bulk packs hide waste. The rotating stock creates pressure. And the whole thing runs on one of retail's oldest tricks. Make people feel clever, and they'll keep paying. That's Costco Australia. Not just bargains, a feeling.